he do for blacks in his administration. I'm waiting, patient like a saint. Black, Hispanic, Native, they hate you as the same. Paint Christ in their image, paint you as a slave. God ain't all love, scriptures say you hate. African soul niggas, they know we not the same. School to prison pipeline to get you off the streets. Put you in the cell, toilet connected to the sink. Molested as a kid, she prostituted as a teen. The byproduct of Martin Luther King dream. They just took the yoke off, my nigga, we ain't free. We living bleak in these wastelands of poverty. If you don't know the truth, then the lie sound promising. Prophecy, gift and a curse. Dealers started killing, they was sitting in church. Black folk forgave them, man, this shit is absurd. You should never let your enemy, that shit ain't gon' work. Yeah, fuck dying on your knees, you better die in glory. Man, I joined the UPK, taught me the art of warring. I took a nigga life like mine to be recognized. I feel that pain every day, it can't be reconciled. Pops banging, my sister a prostitute. My brother got life, and somehow I still found the truth. War ready, no cowards, no excuse. Fuck reparations, you can't bandage no open wounds. Blood on the leaves, body swing hung from a noose. I was on a run in Nashville and I found the truth. I called the school, classes being held by the shop. On my life, I was willing to have those for you tomorrow. Do this for my brothers, Brotherhood.
Lord willing to have them for you tomorrow.
Got it out this book, my nigga. I can never be no African. UPK the only authorized acronym. I'm passionate about my brothers and sisters. We in hell, I ain't got nothing against them. That's another religion. If it ain't under your honor, ain't he murdered by them and got a hug from your honor. That's the way out for a coward in my observation. They don't fear the Lord, they indoctrinated. Wolves in sheep clothing, Joe Osteen. Real priests bringing back black royalty. One West on my headpiece, ranking order. Can't let them trick me off the streets, I gotta raise my daughter. I got brothers at the border ducking ice ages. I got the name changed, it was life changing. My family thought it was a game, put on all black, they said I was going through a phase. It's more of us in jail than it was slaves. Chose by the Lord, we could never be the same. Soon as they born, the wicked go astray. They left the truth, they wasn't with us anyway. Niggas weak, they just saying anything to be truthful. We don't want no cowards anyway. Look, coronavirus, that's a plague. You don't get too much sleep when you waking up the dead. First camp, I cut up all my dreads. I took an oath when that oil hit my head. Niggas capping like they lids. I'm a priest, I never stick no fork in no pig. I was dead till I found out how to live. This brotherhood taught me how to be a man. I came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church. Came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church.
Yeah, he just reconnected. What's wrong with TV copper, bro? He just reconnected.
You ain't ready for a baby, but don't kill your child. Home with the truth. You ain't in this house. I was lost in the world, but I get it now. I got niggas sitting down who ain't getting out. You ain't ready for a baby, but don't kill your child. And I can never be a Muslim because they worship rocks. If you don't serve the Most High, then you curse by God. Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Barakatah. Kwam Yashala, shield the king, thou would die. I got wisdom from the prophets, I ain't without. I'm in the belly of the beast trying to make it out. I know the truth, so I can't transgress the law. for a long time, was a rebel without a cause. I was called by the Lord. I feel like the poor man when the dog licked his sores. They ain't from my neighborhood, but on all the stores. A church on every corner and my niggas still destroyed. We living in a time where your murder get recorded. Men of the Lord still prisoners of war. I got a Glock, but Brotherhood the real weapon. You practice Kemet at my yacht, but it's still pagan. Home of the truth, you ain't in this house. I was lost in the world, but I get it now. I got niggas sitting down who ain't getting out. You ain't ready for a baby, but don't kill your child. Home of the truth, you ain't in this house. I was lost in the world, but I get it now. I got niggas sitting down who ain't getting out. You ain't ready for a baby, but don't kill your child.
All right, let's clap it up. This is the Isupk Brotherhood class. Where we discuss, why it's important, to show brotherhood, especially in this time. But before we get started, we're gonna let this mighty priest right here do his introduction thing.
Already, man. So first and foremost, man, y'all already know who it is, man. It's the one and only. Ain't no one can clone, man. Officer of 1,000 Karab out of Killeen, Texas, man. To my right of me, man, we got that boy, the main man, priest, super duper priest, man. Priest 2 times, you understand? Got a bar in the building, you heard me, man. We got that boy up in here, man. He on Shamar and everything. Hey, that boy Topper's already in the building, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we got my round in here. Mr. It goes down, you heard me? Out that old time, you did. Out that Cincinnati, out here in Texas, man, holding it down, Trooper Caucus out. You know what I'm saying, man? Other than that, man, this is how we get down in this Killeen Brotherhood class, man. And like my pre just brought out, man, listen. In these times, in all times, you need brotherhood, man. I mean, without brotherhood, what can you do? That's why we always say, man, we the home of the truth, man, because nobody has as much brotherhood as the ISUPK, because it's strictly biblical. The things that we do is strictly biblical. Whatever we do and however we do it is strictly biblical, man. Because why? We are under the mighty, the one and only supreme, man. Can't no one clone him, can't no one touch him. The most controversial man in the world. Commanding General Yohana. See, that is what nobody has. Nobody has a strong leader. See, everybody got them old church leaders, man. Them old homosexuals, them effeminate leaders. But in the ISUPK, man, above the Commander General Yohana, man, we got the one and only, the true leader, the one and ordained leader. You understand? You go ahead and get back to him. The ball.
Hey, Most High in Christ again. This is Isupk Brotherhood class.
Damn right.
And we are in peril times right now. These times that we are in, it's like any other time that the ones that are living in this generation have not seen before.
Fact.
You understand? And all of this was prophesied in the scriptures. So all these things that are going on, that should be an eye-opener for Israel, because the things that are going on, again, were prophesied in this Bible. And these times are showing us that our time is near.
That's right.
I know you heard, all your life in the Christian church, soon, he's coming back soon. But the scriptures say when you start to hear wars, rumors of wars, and earthquakes in diverse places and things of that nature, the time is at hand.
That's right.
And all these things that we're witnessing, again, we're looking at it like, oh, it's just a coincidence. Oh, we're just living life, and these are the things that are happening. No, this is the Lord being in the earth right now.
That's right.
And you are witnessing the earth, the Lord being in the earth right now, doing all of these things. And he's trying to tell you that the time is nigh. You understand? that we are coming very, very close to that time.
Damn right.
So it is high time that you all you will perish along with your enemies.
That's facts. That's right.
The same ones that the Lord is trying to tell you to separate from. If you want to continue to follow after them and join with them, you are going to join in everything that comes with it. Right now, you think that everything is good.
Right.
You want to join them because everything is great. You thinking that he is on top. He's winning. And he is right now. The scriptures say the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. And right now, he still has a stronghold on this world.
Damn right.
But it's not going to be like that forever.
No, it won't.
And when the Lord is coming back, like I said, he's coming back soon. So if you want to be joined hand in hand with your enemy, you will reap the same reward that your enemy is going to receive.
Right.
And that's why these brotherhood classes are so important, because we're telling you the number one thing that you need to do to get this kingdom of heaven. Because without this, there is no making it to the kingdom of heaven. You can follow all the laws you want. You can keep all the high holy days you want. But if you do not have love in your heart for your brother or your sister, then you're not going to get that. You are not going to reap that reward.
That's right.
You're going to reap the reward that is given to your enemies. You got that up? Read.
Book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourselves together.
Gather yourselves together. Right now, he's talking to the children of Israel. He's not talking to the whole world. This is not no kumbaya scripture right here. Read.
Yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
Everybody.
O nation not desired.
The Edomites.
O nation not desired.
Arabs.
O nation not desired.
We are the nation on this planet that is not desired. And it is not hard to turn on your TV screen, to open up your smartphone, to see the news and see what's going on in this world, to see that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are not desired.
Right.
Who is being oppressed like the black man, the Hispanic man, and the Native American man? Who has been shot down in the streets like the children of Israel? There's no nation in America is being treated, or no nation across the face of this earth is being treated like we're treated. Why? Because no nation desires us. Because they know that your destruction means their gain, or they get to keep their place in this world, which is on top of you, above everybody else. They understand that when you're destroyed, that they get to keep their place on high. That's why it's important for us to gather ourselves together, because no other nation on this planet is going to give you refuge.
Right.
No other nation on this planet is going to show you compassion, mercy, brotherhood, because you are a nation that is undesired. And the reason, again, that you are undesired, because if you were to take your rightful place in this world, then that means they have to go on the bottom.
That's right.
And they're going to do everything in their power not to go back to being on the bottom.
Damn right.
When you hear about the Dark Ages, during that time period, we were taught that there was a great time of famine and sickness went on all across the world. The Dark Ages is when the blacks were ruling the world.
Right.
That was the Dark Ages. And the ones that are oppressing you now, they were on the bottom. And that's why they call it the Dark Ages, because you were in power. You were ruling. We ruled Europe for over 1,000 years. The black man did that. But you cannot go nowhere on the face of this planet and learn that from anyone. They will not teach you that. Because any hope, any confidence that they give you, they know that you, being a black man, Hispanic man, Native man, will take that and multiply that by a thousand and take over this whole damn world. So they're not going to uplift you in any way. There's some more on that?
Nah, sir.
And that's why it's important for us as a nation of Israel to gather together, to come together, because we are the ones that are going to love each other. We've been killing each other, stealing from each other, rape, robbing, and murdering each other for hundreds of years. We've been doing the same thing over and over and over. It's about time we try something different.
That's right.
It's about time that we say, you know what? You stepped on my shoe, no problem. You all right? It's about time we say, oh, you don't have enough food? No problem. If I got it, you got it. It's about time that we start helping each other, because again, no one else is going to show us no love.
That's right. Hey, real quick. Say, man, what this man bring out is very, very heavy, man. And I don't understand how we try so hard to love people that don't love us and never will ever love us, man. And when you watch the old movies, back in the day, movies with the slavery, even with civil rights movements, you can watch the Titans, whatever you want to watch, man. Listen, look how evil they have been to us, man.
Right.
They look at us as we are disgusting. They look at us as if we got poop on our face, man. They actions show you they don't want to be around you. Now check this out. There's a movie out, man. One Night in Miami. It's with Muhammad Ali. But at that time, he was known as Cassius Clay. Malcolm X, Sam Cooke, Jim Brown. I'm about to give you a little quick rundown on this real quick. They showed when Sam Cooke was performing in certain places, they didn't even want his band to perform with them. They already had some white boys in there ready to go ahead and orchestrate for a show to keep the soul out of it, right? So when he goes into there and perform, white folks stand up and walk out. They didn't care who he was. See, but we want to love that same person that has never shown us love. Right. Now listen, Jim Brown, one of the greatest running backs back in the day, he went down to go see his, I guess it was a plantation owner that owned some of his family. But anyway, he came down south somewhere. And you know what had happened? They told Jim Brown, where the granddaughter was excited, oh, you Jim Brown, woo! But he stood outside, he called the grandpa. Now the grandpa knew his auntie and his grandma. So anyway, to speed it up real quick, the granddaughter came back outside where they was talking at, after the dude was like, hey, Jim Brown, I'm glad you from where I'm from, man. I would do anything for you. Just talking all the smooth talk. I'm talking about words smoother than butter.
Right.
So when Jim Brown, when the granddaughter came out there and asked him, hey, Grandpa, you need to come back in there and finish moving the furniture. Jim Brown offered him a hand. Now keep in mind, the damn devil just told him, whatever you want, I got you. I'm proud of you. Jim Brown said, hey man, what can I help? This man said, you know niggas ain't allowed in this house.
Good night.
That is the same people y'all remember love.
Right.
Malcolm X, let me tell y'all something, man. This is a movie. I understand he's Muslim, but there was a time when almost at the end of his death, when he was getting he, you know, when he just discovered, he went to the mosque and discovered that there were Muslims all over the place, and then found out Muhammad was on some BS with all the little girls and everything like that. So the Nation of Islam has already basically X'd him out at the time being. But my whole point is to let y'all know this, man. They ain't love you then. They ain't love you. They ain't love you before then, and they damn sure about love you today, man.
Right.
This is why we out here getting murdered every day. You know why? Because we think we are equal with them.
Right.
Listen, they has never told us we were equal with them. They always treat us as if we are less than them. So this is my thing. When will we go back in time, be back when we got released and we had our own stuff going on? When will we say, you know what? I don't care if you don't like us, man. This ain't gonna stop nothing we doing. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna come together as our God commanded us to do.
Right.
And get our stuff together. Because it has been done. Let me tell you something. That Black Wall Street was an example, man. When we come together as us and love one another, we can get whatever the hell we want to get. But when we start loving the goddamn devils, our enemies, they're going to come in here and destroy everything, man. We cannot allow them to keep destroying us, man. Let me tell y'all something, man. Think about the future. Think about your children, man. Do you really want your children to go make some damn friends to try to love someone that hates them?
Right.
They can't help but hate us, damn it. So why in the world do you want to put your kids in a goddamn burning house, man? When is it going to stop? When are we going to say enough is enough? You're not about to kill no more of our people. You know why? Because we're going to do it our own. If y'all want to have this goddamn habit, then we'll be alright in the projects, in the barrels. This where we been at. So how about we make this community more stronger and show y'all that y'all need us, man. Right. We don't need y'all. Y'all ain't even producing no more. That the Most High is showing y'all He is killing y'all at a higher long rate. And y'all want to make it even. Let me tell you something, man. We the salt of the earth, man. You will never make it even. Because the Most High don't consider y'all equal with us. But our people got to understand that, man. Who give a damn about the president? Who give a damn about these laws, statutes, and commandments on this earth that the white man created? Right. Let's talk about the Most High who created the goddamn white man. Right. Let's follow him. He tell me better than them. Who gives a damn about their Constitution? Let's talk about the Most High Constitution. They're not in it, man. You in it, black man, Hispanic man, and Indian man. So how about you come follow your God, your president, your savior, and just see how much he gonna get done for you, man. Y'all want about your goddamn white folks want to give y'all a handout. Y'all want to take food stamps. Y'all want to change housing, man. But the Most High say, if you just show me your love, what's the love of the Most High? How you the Most High you love him?
Keep the commandments.
Keep the commandments. If we come back to keeping the commandments, He will make us above all nations of the earth. This is scripture. This ain't Quran saying this. This is what's already been written. But we have not came to that understanding yet. Because you know why? We love to be underneath every goddamn body. We love to be at the bottom. We love this hell. And until y'all understand that we have a heaven waiting for us, He's going to keep us in this hell. Go ahead, man.
Good night. That's heavy because, the thing about it is, this devil that we are oppressed in, living in this captivity, they're called our enemy for a reason.
Right.
They're called our enemy for a reason. You can't love your enemy.
Damn right.
That does not make no sense whatsoever. You cannot love your enemy. Because your enemy's job is to destroy you.
Right.
But us being black, Hispanic, and natives, being in this captivity for over 400 years, we have learned to love our enemy.
That's right.
What do they call that? The Stockholm Syndrome.
Right.
That's what we suffer from today. We've been oppressed by this enemy for so goddamn long. Now we turn around, even though we see all the wicked things that they're doing to us, even though we're experiencing all the wicked things that this devil is doing to us, we want to fight to love him. Not just love him, we want to fight to love him.
Damn. Not fighting.
Fight to love this devil. We just had Martin Luther King Day, going back to our integration. We were fighting to sit in the same restaurant as these devils.
God damn.
Use the same bathrooms as these devils.
Damn.
We wanted to be afforded the same things that these devils had.
Say real
No,
quick.
sir, go ahead, sir.
You going in. But before we go in, can I read them what Stockholm Syndrome is real quick,
right, sir.
man? This is Stockholm Syndrome, and it reads, is a psychological response. Listen, psychological is mental. It's your brainwave. It occurs when hostages or abused victims bond with their captors or abusers. This psychological connection develops over the course of the days, weeks, months, or even years of captivity or abuse. So you telling me if we in here fighting today, like Kahanga Baba saying, to want to be in their schools, to be in their restaurants, to be in they goddamn hospitals, on their buses, on their transportation. Do you not understand, man? We taught them. Do you not understand that everything they got, we can actually have better, and we're going to have better. But we got to understand, this is why we were on Black Wall Street. Let me ask yourself that, man. Do you know why we got created at Black Wall Street? Because our people had sat down with one another and was like, you know what, man? I'm tired of sitting here and with this Stockholm Syndrome. They don't want to love us or bump them. You know what? Let us build us something so we can have for ourselves. Let's give our children the best education that we can give for them. And guess what happened? When we start moving that way, we accomplished something. When the white man was going through, see, you gotta read the dates. When we were at the top, the pinnacle of the height in America, the white man was dying. They were in the Great Depression. Right. See, how can you think about that? How can you have a Black Wall Street up here, and then you got the oppressors dying down here? Right. Because you know why? When we're at the top, they're at the bottom. They're dying. They're sick. They're where it's supposed to be. But, and guess what? At that time, we wasn't worried about them. You know who was worried about? Us, our own. That dollar went through our communities 12 or 15 times before it left. Now, guess what? Y'all wanted to listen to Martin Luther King go bitch Salakia. Oh, Mark behind. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to listen to a coward, right? And join hand in hand and give up all your businesses. Even listen, even after they bombed that in 1921, because the white man, the goddamn devil the Bible speak of, guess what happened? We still got back. We still was coming back. It ain't stopped nothing, because we knew who the devil was. But now all of a sudden, Martin Luther King come around, got the Million Man March, got everybody believing that black and white supposed to exist together. Right. They got it thinking that black and white folks, matter of fact, I don't even want to use no more colors, man. They got it, Jacob and Esau is supposed to be entangling me. Moving together, having brotherhood. And guess what? Esau, Edomites is our enemies, man. Right. They've been against us since day one. God damn it. The Chinese, man. Why you think this, man? And I know y'all be thinking this. We all get high. We all get on y'all drugs. You be like, you know what, man? Why do China got nothing but Chinese in their country? Why don't Asia or Japan have nothing but Japanese in their country? Why don't India have nothing but Indian people in their East Indians in their country? Why do they got a country to themselves, it seems like? You know why? You know why? Because they're heathens and they're supposed to be that way.
Right.
That is since the Tower of Babylon, man.
Right.
He separated everything, man.
Right.
We're not supposed to be communicating with them people. But guess what? Y'all want to force the issue with that whoever came, that Martin Luther King, or who said this? We all human, we all bleed red. Who said that? Whoever said that was the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life. You know why? That's common sense, dumb.
Right.
But we all human beings. But check this out. Ain't cats all cats? But you got a lion, a tiger, a cheetah, a bobcat. You got different forms of them cats, man. You got different type of dogs. You got a Chihuahua, a German Shepherd, a Great Dane, a Rottweiler. But let me tell you this though, you've never seen a Rottweiler deal with a crocodile. You know why? Even they're animals, right? But why they ain't dealing with each other? You know why? It ain't that kind. Why you don't see a tiger dealing with a bear? Let me tell y'all something, man. See, y'all sound silly. You know, but we all humans. You know why? They all animals, but guess what? Animals are their own kind, don't they? My case closed, man. Get the flow.
All right. Slag, y'all, let me get Leviticus 25 and 35. And so, the thing about, us as the nation of Israel, black, Hispanic, and natives is we will beg our oppressor for help.
Beg them.
We will get on our knees and beg for this oppressor's help. But when it comes to your brother, see, we got so much pride when it comes to dealing with each other.
Damn.
We would rather die than to ask our brother for help. We would rather die than to provide our brother's help.
Good night.
But when it comes to this oppressor, again, we want to run up to him, cozy up to him, try to sit at his dinner table, we want to be joined with this devil. You got that out?
Okay.
Read that for me.
Book of Leviticus chapter 25 verse 35. And if thy brother be waxen poor,
If your enemy be waxen poor,
and if thy brother be waxen poor,
if anyone from another nation be waxen poor,
if thy brother be waxen poor,
if your brother, your fellow Israelite, which today is your fellow black man, Hispanic man, and Native American man, if your brother, not the whole world, your brother, read.
okay. If thy brother be waxen poor, and fallen in decay with thee,
If your brother falls to a lower state, if he falls on hard times, read,
then thou shalt relieve him.
then you relieve that brother. You be that help for that brother. You be that, what's the word I'm looking for? Saliva.
Blessed.
No, when you catch somebody. Well, you be there for that brother to hold him when he falls.
Damn right.
That's your job. His safety net, the water. You be that brother's safety net. Because he shouldn't have to go beg his enemy for help.
That's right.
He shouldn't have to turn to a devil who hates him, who wants to kill him for help. If your brother falls into a low state, if your brother needs some help, you be there for that brother. You relieve that brother. And I know that we've been in this captivity over 400 years and it's hard. And I know that it's been beaten into us to hate our brother. To only think about ourselves, to be selfish. I know that's the way that we think. But now it's time to gather ourselves and come up out of that way of thinking. Because now it's time to do what we need to do to get this kingdom of heaven. And that is to love one another.
Right.
To be there for one another. To relieve one another.
Say, man, you know what, though? Can I go bar real quick?
Come on, sir.
When you talk about that relieve, man, that relieve go a long way. It goes financially.
Damn
it goes
right.
emotionally. It goes spiritually. Let me tell you something, man. See, I come from where they like to say the hard knocks. I come from where people be like, you know, I mean, I'm from the slums. I'm from where. Let me tell you something, though, man. This is what I don't understand. Like we say, like Kahango Bob been saying all day, all night. If I can might correct myself. He asking the question, why do we have to oppress each other? Why are we so hard against one another, man? Like, we're never questioning a white man. Nigga, you a hoe ass white boy?
Right.
But we'll question our brother. Hey, nigga, is you a hoe ass nigga? Do you have heart? First and foremost, man, why are you trying to oppress your damn brother? Nigga, if he ain't got no heart, you will leave him and you give him your heart, damn it. You be his heart. You be his protection, man.
Right.
Why is it we're trying to weed out the weak and the strong from our own kind and we all know to be weak? Now, I don't think y'all heard me. Why are we trying to weed out the weak and the strong in our own kind when we've all fallen to be weak?
Right.
We're getting ran by the same people.
Right.
I don't give a damn if you're the hardest nigga in your neighborhood. Guess what? You ain't the hardest nigga in America. You ain't the hardest nigga in that city. You ain't harder than that goddamn governor, that city, that policeman, that white boy. You're not harder than him. So why you want to stand up and act as if you own this goddamn city? See, brothers, we have to come back to what is really true, man. We have to uplift one another, man. Because I'm going to tell you like this. That one man, he let me tell you something. That one man can't handle nothing of the numbers. That one man will get aired out by one white man.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So this is my point of saying all this. Why are we steady trying to prove we're better to one another instead of building one another up, understanding how we are, giving each other a shoulder to lean on, being there to help one another, and guess what? Building a kingdom psychologically, mentally first. Starting with the respect factor first. Get the neighborhoods right first. Start getting one unity first. Start walking together in one mind, one belief, and one understanding first. Come equally yoked first, and then let's start making business moves to build this kingdom up. Nice. But if we're all going left and you're going right, guess what? It will never happen. Go ahead, go on,
So I just want to say real quick, instead of us joining each other to take over the world, we rather join our oppressor to survive in the world.
Damn right.
If we can just get our act together and come together and love one another and relieve one another and be each other's protection, we will take over this goddamn world.
Right.
Facts.
But right now, we are content with surviving in this world.
Well,
that's why in this ISUPK, we are fighting for one another. We are each other's protection. We are each other's relief. Why? Because we want to rule the world with our King Yahushua when he returns.
That's right.
We're tired of goddamn surviving in this world. We're tired of having to go knock over our brother to go and feed our babies. Rather than join with our brothers to make something shake to feed our whole damn family and your family. Let me finish reading that up.
Don't come. Yea, though he be a stranger.
So it says, yea, though he be a stranger. So even though the scripture talking about your brother, you don't physically have to know him. He's your brother because you all are from the same goddamn nation. You understand? He is your blood. But you don't have to know him. He could be a stranger, read.
Or a sojourner.
Or a sojourner. One who comes from another land. But that is still your blood. That is still your family.
That's right.
He just wasn't raised where you was raised. He not from Detroit like you from Detroit. He come up in New York. He come up in Florida, Texas, Chicago, California. That's where he come up at. But now he come to Detroit. He a stranger. Y'all don't know each other, but he a stranger. Or a sojourner. Read.
That he may live with thee.
That he may live with thee. Take that brother in your house. Brother, you need somewhere to stay. Brother, you need some food. And I know y'all in the world like, shit, man, ain't letting no nigga, you know what I'm saying, in my house. I don't know this nigga. Over here in the Isupk, I got thousands of brothers, you know what I'm saying? Some of them I ain't even met. Brothers that I met once, hey brother, you need a place to stay? What? Hey brother, you need something to eat? Hey brother, you know what I'm saying? That is what this truth is about. That is what following Yahushua is all about.
God damn, man. Hey. Ooh. Yo, that shit, hey. I'm going to say this, man. That is so real, man. And that is why I say, man, I don't understand how you can come into the Isupk and leave the Isupk, man. It's because of this, man. Like my brother just brought out. Do you know that all we gotta do is get there? Listen, this is what it ain't even a protocol, it ain't even what's said. Let me tell you what we know in the Isupk. If I get somewhere where there's brothers at, I'm straight. You know why we say that? It's because of this brotherhood is a weapon.
Right.
This true brotherhood, man. Now let me tell you something, man. When you know anywhere you got Isupk brothers at, sisters at, you have a place to lay your head at, then man, that is of the Most High. But go real quick though, let me take it to the side note real quick. How many of y'all remember that show Peaky and the Brain? Y'all remember that Peaky and the Brain?
Come on, sir.
There were two white ass mouses. You hear me? And what? Let me tell you how crazy this is. What did Brain always say he was trying to do? Anybody know?
Take over the world.
Take over the world. White ass mouses telling you what they trying to do. It ain't no black mouses. It's two white mouses, red eyes, you heard me?
That's just subliminal. They giving subliminal
message, man. And guess what, though? We still want to love them when their whole point is to do what? Take over the world. How you going to take over the world showing brotherhood, man? Because you know why? You can't show brotherhood to take over the world. Till you take over the world, take over something like you trying to run some shit.
So like it real quick, sir.
Yeah.
So what the priest is bringing out so heavy, so the way that they taking over the world
Good night.
is to have you kill yourself.
Good night.
All right.
It's to the... Go ahead, sir. Finish that.
Oh, man, go ahead.
So it's to the point now where, yeah, they're still doing their dirt, and they still have a hand in killing us. That's evident. But what they say the devil's greatest trick was to convince the world that he did not exist.
Damn.
The white man's greatest trick is to have you kill yourself.
Damn.
He ain't even got to do all the work no more.
No, he don't.
He's already oppressed you so goddamn much that now he's taking that yoke off of your neck.
Good night.
And now you do his dirty work for him. Go ahead,
Damn.
It's like if I could, to your point, like we know that our oppressor is the devil. He convinced us that he's not the threat. That we are, the people around us is the threat. That's why we.
They all right.
Goddamn, so let me retract that when I said that the devil's greatest trick was to convince the world he didn't exist. Like that Truman Carvers I just brought out. He is the devil. And he convinced you that he wasn't the devil.
Damn right.
And he is so convincing, now you want to love him. Even though he's the devil. Did you ask me on that? That was a heavy point. That was a goddamn heavy point.
Hey, wasn't it?
Heavy point.
And on top of that, though, just to back off of that, though, real quick, man. The white man is such a goddamn devil, man, to the point where, like, listen, like you said, he created us to fight one another.
Right.
Listen, I don't know where, let me keep it real with y'all, man. You can't tell me the white man ain't orchestrate the goddamn gangbanging shit because Willie Lynch started the goddamn field nigga, house nigga,
Right.
brown nigga, light nigga. So that's always, color has always, this is America.
The red and blue states existed before the Crips and the Bloods.
You heard me?
The Democrats and Republicans.
You feel me? No, and you know what's so sad about that though, family?
So sad.
It's so crazy that they can have a civil war, right? White on white crime. See, and this is why we say you as your father the devil. Nigga, the white folks don't got brotherhood.
Right.
Do you not understand that? But guess what? We done been in the niches, in the mud together. And you know what? Let me tell y'all something real quick, man. And you know what's so sad? This shit been going on. You had the white man making the black slave whip another black slave, man. Creating this nonsense, man. And you know when that black slave did that? He was a coward. He was afraid of his life. He didn't know what to do. If he ain't do it, he knew he would be killed. And so everything has been done dealing with your life. So that saying, playing for keeps, that came from the white man. The white man wasn't playing for nothing else. And nigga, if you don't whoop this goddamn slave, like I told you to whoop this slave ass, I give a goddamn, this is your mother, your auntie, your cousin, or your brother. You better whoop that ass. Right. If not, your ass grass.
So you know when the white man will show brotherhood?
When he will show brotherhood?
When he come together to destroy us. That's when he'll show brotherhood. It's like that.
No, and that's real. See, that is what they don't understand about our enemies, bro. Like, they have, let me tell you something, man. They have never wanted to love us, man. We are, what we considered in the Constitution that had never been changed yet?
3/5?
We are 3/5 of a man.
Right.
Listen to this, man.
Right.
The white man created a goddamn Constitution. We are only 3/5, man. He said you was 3/5. Why haven't Bill Clinton changed that shit? Goddamn me. What's it when they had got murdered? John F. Kennedy. Why did Barack Obama change the Constitution yet, man?
No coincidence either.
You feel me? We had a black man in the goddamn office. He ain't want to reconsider and restate the Constitution.
Right.
And that is why the police treat us like 3/5 of a goddamn man.
Right.
Think about that, man. Every time you get murdered, because they say they fear for their life, and they got the goddamn weapon. Go look on the records, man, and see how many unarmed black, Hispanic, and Indians that are murdered. But they got the dash to say they fear for their life. And guess who let them ride? Who's in charge of the earth, nigga? The goddamn white man. And you wonder why we call him the goddamn devil, man. You can't tell us you ain't the goddamn devil, man. The only time we're in the goddamn devil is when the white boy is rocking with us. And guess what y'all want to do? Y'all want to get him out the way. You know why? He's the weakest link. Right. You know what, nigga? You want to rock with them niggas? They weak. Fuck it. They ain't shit. You want to be with them? Don't worry about it. You're going to. Next.
Right.
That's how they treat you, man. Because the white man, the Asian man, the goddamn African man, they don't know no goddamn brotherhood, man. They ain't got the laws, man. See, when we realize this, This is why I hate pastors, bro.
Right.
I can't say I hate them, man. I love them, but I hate them. I hate their ways because of this.
We love them because they are brothers.
Right. But we hate what y'all teach and what y'all stand for. Because now, the same people that is lawless out there in the world, you want to make them have a law. And wonder why they're going to churches and killing us, man. Pastor Porkchop, it's your fault, man. How do you have the audacity to tell, listen, you would rather tell a sister in your church, her man ain't working, you just go divorce him and come and screw me.
Right.
But guess what? You tell a white man, an Asian man, an African man, brother, our God loves everybody. Come into this church. Come as you are. We got you. We love you. But you just turn on your brother real. And your own true brother, man. See? That hypocrisy, hypocrisy is what we deal with on a daily basis, man.
Right.
The hypocrisy is so damn strong to the point it confuses you, brothers and sisters. See, the church have you hating your own people because the pastor and God love everybody. So when you get dismiss a black man, Hispanic man, and an Indian man, and go straight to the white man, the pastor ain't been doing his job right. That is why I hate his teachers, man. See, you can't tell me somebody who got, let me tell you something, man. You know why he's confused like that? And you know what? I gotta go with my captain said. So I got to stop. Brother, it's not the pastor's fault. It's the white man's fault. That taught him that the Lothian school he went to. You see what I'm saying? To teach him how to be a pastor. Because he knew his white ass couldn't be one.
Right.
So like, sir, if I may. And then, that, like I said, the white man is the most cunning beast in the field. And so what he did is he knew who our shepherds were supposed to be today.
Right.
Which is that Christian pastor. Every black person that you know has been in church, was raised in church. And so to attack you, the white man said, well, I'm going to go to these Christian pastors and I'm going to let them destroy the people. And then the Christian pastor would destroy the people for, I was going to say a little bit of money, but for a lot of money.
Goddamn right.
They will turn their backs on their own people.
Damn.
For a payday. Give me Deuteronomy 28:68.
Ooh!
Because,
Ooh! Let's go there, baby!
I got to, sir, because, us trying to love, when we say, oh, the white man is the devil, we got our own brothers and sisters, Salakia, try to fight us over who we call the deceiver of the earth.
Damn right!
Like they don't have eyes, like they don't have ears, and can't see all this wickedness that's going on and who is doing it to us. But they still want to love us. So go ahead, sir.
Look, man, you know what it is, man? See, they got the crumbs.
Damn right.
So let me tell you something. When you get the crumbs of the earth right, you know what you say? What you bringing the white man for?
Right.
What the white man talking to you for? I got what I got. I got my, listen to me real quick. I got my house. I got my Mercedes. My kids are straight. My. Nigga, you are one person out of a billion of your brothers and sisters out here.
Right.
And you talking about some
Right.
You talking about why blame the white man? Who put you there? Nigga, don't get high and mighty because your behind drunk that Kool-Aid.
Right.
Go ahead,
I got y'all. Hold that, okay? Don't forget that. It's easy for us to comprehend things on different levels. We can understand, us having a piece of chocolate cake.
Right.
And we save that cake for when we come home from our slave. And then we get to the house and our family has ravaged through that cake and ain't nothing but crumbs.
Goddamn right.
We can understand being upset about those crumbs being left for us, but then on a larger scale, we cannot understand being happy. We are content with being happy with the crumbs that this devil gives us.
Word.
We're okay with his crumbs, but we don't want to go to our own people and be content with those crumbs.
Word.
Go ahead,
What's like that was it, bro. What y'all just brought up.
Oh, okay.
Most on crack.
You know, like, you got that up?
Come.
Go ahead and read that.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring me into Egypt again with ships.
So Egypt again, you know, that means slavery, because if you look back in history, the Israelites never went back into Egypt. So that word right there, if you look it up, it means bondage, Salakia. And I said it means bondage. Keep reading.
Come. By the way thereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
To your friends.
Unto your enemies.
To your buddies.
Unto your enemies.
To the people that are going to love you.
Unto your enemies.
See, nobody on the face of this planet will debate blacks, Hispanics, and natives going into slavery. Nobody on this planet will debate Negroes being taken from the south and west coast of Africa to different parts of the Americas. That will not be debated by anyone. So when we read in the scripture, we know that it's only talking about one group of people. Now you have those people out there that say, well, everybody went into slavery at one point. Everybody was enslaved. Name, I challenge anyone, go back in history, name another nation, not a few people, not a tribe or two, a whole nation that went into slavery on ships.
Damn word.
We're going to wait on that. So we know that this is telling us that we were going to be sold to our enemies. And we the only group of people that fit the bill. No other nation on this planet fits the bill. So this book that you got on your shelf that's collecting dust, that was on your grandmother's shelf collecting dust, your history is in this book.
Damn word.
And this book right here is telling you you ain't got no friends. Forget new friends, no new friends. You ain't got no friends over here in captivity. I don't care how many devils smile in your face, how many Arabs smile in your face at the corner store, how many Chinese people smile in your face when you go get the rice and chicken. Those are not your friends. They're dealing with you because you're spending money, because you are helping their family, and they deal with you because they know where their money comes from. They know where their wealth comes from. We use all our spending power and give it to our enemies.
Damn.
That's why they tolerate us. That's why they deal with us. Because they know you're going to make them rich. Go ahead, Art.
It's like, if I could, to your point, like we'll denounce, like we'll read a couple books and put our faith in, we'll put our faith in stones and metals and our oppressive systems, but we'll completely denounce our history and written in these scriptures without even having read the scriptures.
Right. And that's super heavy. They say if you want to hide something from a nigga, put it in a book.
Damn right.
You know, because these things are hidden to us because we don't want to open up the book and read. Because, again, the devil has deceived us, and now he tells you it's a white man's book. Go ahead, Hop.
Right, Salaki, just to add to that point, we'll read every other book, every woke brother, I feel like they got some knowledge, they'll read every other book and use that knowledge to their advantage, but they will not even crack this book open to even see if what we talking about is true.
Damn right, Damn right, and you're 110% right. You know, but the scriptures say, you know, this book shall not want its mate. We don't have to go research in other books to get the information that we need.
No, damn right.
Which is the truth. We don't need the Quran. Say, oh, well, you know, it says in the Quran to read the Bible. We don't give a damn what the Quran says.
Goddamn right.
The Quran tells you to read the Bible because your enemy knows the truth.
Damn right.
Go ahead, sir.
So, hey, let me real quick, though, to show y'all that Egypt is slavery, bondage. Give me Exodus chapter 20, verse 2. See, listen, let me tell you something, man. This is how you know we real priests, man, up here. See, we got precepts to back it up. To where he says Egypt is a house of bondage.
Right.
And I'm about to let him read it for you. You got that? Read that.
Book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
Out of the house of love.
Out of the house of bondage.
Out of the house of breakdancing.
Out of the house of bondage.
Out of the house of soul.
Out of the house of bondage.
Let me tell you something, man. The Lord brought us out the house of bondage, man.
Right.
God, the power, the one that, listen, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, goddammit. Put some respect on his name. He ain't no other God, man. See, he ain't Zeus. He ain't no Greek gods. He ain't no Buddhist gods. This is the God of the Bible, man. The Father, God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, who is known as the God of the Israelites, man.
Right.
Let me tell y'all something. And the God of the Israelites is talking to you Israelites. You Hispanics, Native Indians, and so-called Negroes, man.
Niggers, spicks, and savages.
If you do not keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, man, you will be dealt with, man.
Right.
Like we've been saying all day, man. What is so hard to love your brother? Let me ask you this question. Your brother ain't keep your family enslaved for 400 plus years.
Right.
Your brother did not rip you in part by horses for 400 plus years. Your brothers did not take your babies and throw them to alligators for bait for 400 plus years. Your brothers did not rape, murder, rob for 400 plus years, man.
Right.
So, why is it? You give me a reason, but see, we already answered that question earlier in class. Stockholm syndrome, man.
Right.
You psychologically been destroyed to the point to love your enemies, man. To have some compassion for them, but for your own brother that love you the most, man. Who tells you your creator told you who your brothers was? Listen to me. Your creator told you who your brother was and who your enemies are.
Damn right, sir.
And you are going against the grain by trying to love a white man, an Asian man, a goddamn me African man. You know why? It's not in the Bible. And the Bible says this is the teaching of life.
Right.
It gives you to way to move through life, man. Ask yourself that. Or you done been brainwashed so much, it's the principle of the matter that this brother, he was clumsy in the moment, that accidentally stepped on your shoe, scuffed your shoe, now you gotta murder him. Now, he ain't gonna be able to have time for his children, to make children, to see his mother, his family one more time, because he accidentally stepped on the shoe. You see how petty that stuff sound? But when a white man can shoot you in your face for being black, damn it, for having no pistol on you, shoot you and murder you, and y'all show them the utmost respect. Man, get the hell out of here, man. Y'all have no brotherhood, man. And the God is not with you, and he will not be with you until you come and recognize who the hell he is, man.
Right.
Go ahead, man.
Let me get Romans 12 and 10. You know, us as blacks, Hispanics, and natives, we're always talking about we talk about coming together. Oh, well, we need to get our own banks. We need to manage our own money. We need to do all these things. We talk about that. But over here in the Isupk, we are taking up a collective effort to fix blacks, Hispanics, and natives. We're worried about, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with finances. There's nothing wrong with coming together to have our own, because that's what we teach, or we teach separation. But everything has to have a foundation.
Damn right.
And the foundation for blacks, Hispanics, and natives is to fix ourselves first before we talk about joining together and put some goddamn money together. Because if we put some money together, the only thing that money gonna do is destroy us. Right. Because we don't have no foundation.
Right.
The Isupk is taking up a collective effort to change the way brothers and sisters think.
That's right.
That is the foundation. You have to change the way you think first. I can go into business with you, but then I'm going to be thinking about robbing you. I'm going to think about taking a goddamn insurance policy out on you and then kill you to try to get the money. We can talk about all these things, but if we don't change our mind and we don't change our thinking first, nothing will be successful. Nothing will work.
Right.
If the Lord is not present in what you're doing, it will fail.
That's right.
And if you have no brotherhood, no sisterhood, you are going to fail.
Right.
I don't give a damn if you're on top right now.
Right.
You got a nice house, a nice car. You are not living. These scriptures, this truth gives you life. You are a dead man riding in a nice car. That's what you is.
God damn.
You are a walking dead man living in a goddamn mansion.
Zombies.
Zombies. You got that up?
Come.
Read that up.
The book of Romans chapter 12 verse 10. Be kindly affectionate one to another.
Be kindly affectionate to one to another. It's not telling you, Salaki, to hate one another, to kill one another,
Right.
to talk about each other behind each other's back.
Right.
It tells you to be affectionate to one to another. So you're going to listen to the right man, or you're going to listen to the Most High?
Damn right.
You're going to listen to the right man tell you how to succeed, or you're going to listen to the devil tell you how to succeed?
Damn right. Sir, if I may real quick. Read that one more time.
Be kindly affectionate one to another.
See, let me tell you something. In the penitentiary, man, when you be kindly and affected to one another, my nigga, they call you a friendly ass nigga. And that's the problem, man. See, that is the problem with our people, man. To the point where we supposed to be friendly with one another. You understand me? But guess what? You ain't supposed to be friendly to the white man, to your enemy. See, y'all friends to the wrong people.
Right.
You understand me? You don't want to be friendly with a nigga that look like you. But you'd rather be friendly with the one that done murdered all of your ancestors. That done raped and robbed all of your ancestors.
Right.
You would rather smile, laugh, and hug on him. But you want to get that goddamn pressure to a nigga that look like you. Man, what that scripture say again?
Be kindly affectionate one to another with brotherly love.
Let me tell you something, man. Hey, with brotherly love, man, you have to look out for one another, man. I don't give a damn them goddamn so-called gangsters. Damn them so-called whatever you think you is, man. When you was oppressing your brother, you is in the damn wrong from the Most High.
Right.
You was acting like the oppressor. Don't sit here and tell me that you ain't got a problem when you got your goddamn brothers that want to be friendly with one another, kind of affectionate to one another because they ain't hard enough. Man, get off the gas, you old sucker ass boy. You a coward.
Right.
Cause you want to oppress somebody that's already oppressed. You want to whoop on someone that's already been whooped. You want to murder someone that's already been murdered, man.
Right.
You can't do what the white man do, homie. Sit your goddamn too tough for TV, too tough to smile behind us some goddamn word and read that scripture and be this.
Be kindly affectionate one to another with brotherly love.
You be affectionate, you show some brotherhood, goddammit.
Right.
Quit trying to be the goddamn terrorizer of your neighborhood, nigga. Quit trying to be terrorizer of the streets you own. You know why? Cause you been a goddamn fool. You know what you been? You been a goddamn the devil's hitman.
Right. And I said, like we've been bringing out. You know, the devil got us killing each other, got us doing his job for him. He sent you to go do his dirty work. He sent you, look, you the hitman and you ain't even for hire.
Good night.
You out there killing your people for free.
For free.
Trying to make a come up. Go ahead, sir. Salami.
Over a white man's street.
Over a white man. You don't own a goddamn thing here in America, you 3/5 of a man.
Goddamn right. And that's the problem. Niggas talking about, I'm gonna keep it real with you, my nigga. Like, it makes me angry every day, bro. Every day to see a talented brother go out because he want to rep a white man's street.
Right.
A white man. You're dying for a white man. King Von died for a white man. I'm not from 63rd. Nigga, King Duck died for being on a white man's street. Y'all in Chicago murdering over streets that you don't even own, man.
And we don't give a damn if it got a black man's name.
Come on, man.
He don't own that street. Go ahead, sir.
No, like they don't understand that type of talk though, man. Because you know we being disrespectful. We're not being real. Let me tell you what's real, man. What's real is, man, you knuckleheads is out there destroying your own people, man. You knuckleheads is doing the white man's work, but then got the audacity when you get a little bit older, you want to march. You want to talk about the police killing us. God damn it. How can the police stop killing us when you killing us? You part of the problem. You stop being the goddamn problem, and then we can have a family talk. Because we can have a family talk with nobody interrupting because we're still killing each other. You get that? The police and the white man saying, y'all killing each other. See, they don't want, let me tell you something, man, what the white man do, man. They don't give a damn. See, they know y'all dum-dums don't think about the murdering is abortion. See, they got you young, dumb Negroes out there busting at women and telling them to go get an abortion. Bro, that's murder. You should never, let me tell you something, man. If you women that want on your back, get pregnant, and then run to a goddamn abortion clinic, that's murder. You see, you can't have it your way. Like they like to say, you can have the cake and eat it too. Let me tell you something, man. You can have your laws, statutes, and commandments and live them as well. But guess what, though? You cannot be lukewarm. See, the Most High wants you hot, or you're going to be cold. It ain't no such thing as lukewarm. So, when you talking about dealing with certain situations, you think about your father, man. I ain't talking about the one that put the sperm into you. I'm talking about your creator, man. I'm talking about the one that claims you. Listen, black man, Hispanic man, and Indian man.
I'm talking about the one who claimed you, not the one who walked out on your life. I'm talking about the one who created you and told you who you are.
Right.
You are special to him. You understand me? I don't give a damn about Tyrone, Joseph, he don't lost. But the Most High told him and you, y'all are both special to him. He created y'all. He ain't create y'all to go out there and grab a Draco and go shoot a nigga off of 63rd Street.
Right.
He ain't grab you to grab he ain't make you to go grab a Draco and shoot a nigga from another street or the block or the gang than you, man. That goddamn Draco supposed to be protecting you and your family. Not being in action. You supposed to be on the defensive, man. Think Mayweather, man, when it come down to killing your people, you heard me? You don't sit there and think Mike Tyson and go straight attack him and gonna end him. You gotta think Mayweather, man. Counterpunch something, man. Counterpunch all of the nonsense that you done been taught. Empty all the nonsense that you done been taught, man. And come into whatever city you in and get some damn teaching to how to be a man, how to be a woman, how to raise your children. Because we don't know how to be holy. Come learn how to be separate, set apart. That's what the word holy mean. In the Isupk, we teach our Hispanics, Native Indians, and so-called Negroes to be set apart, to love one another, man, the way we supposed to, so we can grow as a goddamn nation, man. Go ahead.
Hey, start that from the top out.
Come gun. It's the book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 10. Be kindly affectionate one to another with brotherly love, in honor preferring one another.
In honor, preferring one another. Honor with great respect. And that's one thing that blacks, Hispanics, and natives, that's one thing that we lack amongst each other is respect.
Right.
Not only, this does not say respect, it says honor, which means high respect. You understand? And that's why it is important to be your brother's relief. Because no one else is going to do it for him. No one else. What's that? Nino and G Money. We all we got.
We all we got.
The nation of Israel. We are all we got. Because all nations have come together with one consent that the name of Israel be no more.
Facts.
All nations want to see you destroyed. Want to see you wiped off the face of the earth. Why? Because they know that you have the power to destroy them. And they don't want that. Let me get 1 Timothy 5:1. Like we've been saying, you on the top means them on the bottom. And this devil is going to fight, kick, and scratch, shoot bombs, machine guns, create a space force, and do everything in his power not to go back in them damn caves.
Right.
Not to have to retreat underground and live underground. Not to be destroyed. He don't give a damn about you. You think that he do, because instead of them just being open and blatant with their hatred and with their racism, instead of coming through the front door, they come through the side door and the back door with it. They disguise it. Well, they try to disguise it. Because like I know, we turn on the TV and we see another black man, another black woman murdered. And they hold themselves not guilty.
Right.
Nobody is being held accountable for killing us. And then the ones that do kill us, because we love this goddamn devil so much, we'll be in a position as a judge and pass judgment, give them judgment, and then turn around and go hug on them.
Damn.
And shed tears for them.
Oh,
Does that make sense?
don't make sense at all.
Like
And you know, let me tell you like this though, man. You know what it sound like to me, man? It's like this. I'm gonna say this, man, cause I ain't no radio listen to, brother. But I'm gonna say this, man. So I heard something today, you heard me, on the radio, man. Now, when Cardi B was bringing up her ancestry, talking about she have Dominican, have West Indies, or whatever the case may be. Now, anyway, and this is what we say right here. The radio host said, he said, I don't give a damn what you have on, because what you have, because your ass in the room with the white pride or the KKK, we gonna be dead. And that was heavy, because see, everybody wanna love the white man, right? But ask them this though, do y'all take God loves everybody to a KKK meeting? Do y'all take God loves everybody to a Proud White Boy meeting? To an Aryan Nation meeting? Do y'all go and tell them that? And want to hug and kiss on them?
Damn right.
You know why? Because you know what it is. You know your behind won't even make it nowhere near them without catching a goddamn 226, 223, or 765 in your goddamn face. You understand me? You know why? Because they do not like y'all. They don't care about y'all. They think their God is for them only. Why you think they went so far to make Caesar Borgia the goddamn Christ? Make all the angels white. All the prophets white. Why you think they took their time? You know why? Because they know God don't love everybody, but as long as they can put it in your dumb face, you gonna believe they love everybody, and you gonna come love the white man. See, if the white man was such a devil, why he can't keep it real, like we have to say? Why he can't be honest? Where is his honor?
Right.
Where is the integrity at? Where is this man integrity and honor at? He knows damn well Christ was not motherfucking white.
Like I said, this devil has taken astronomical measures to deceive you.
Good night.
And there's a reason for that. Go ahead, finish that, sir. I just...
No, no, I'm just saying though, man. Like, we are so goddamn dumb to the point where we done been tricked. He with the 52 fake. He with the goddamn
pump fake.
No, the pump fake. The shoulder roll.
Oh.
We done here with the goddamn rope dope. We done been here with all the motherfucking tricks that we made only on ourselves, man. And they got the audacity to say that God loves everybody.
Right.
You gotta love the white man. If the white man loved you, then why he keep it real with you then? Tell me that. Somebody that tells me that we are all human, we all bleed red. Tell me why it was so important for the white man to gotta be everybody damn body.
Right.
Why do he want to keep himself above everybody? When I say everybody, I mean everybody. He want to be the last samurai. He want to be the goddamn Egyptologist. He want to be the last of the Mohicans. He is every goddamn body, all nations. And tell me why, when we say the white man, the goddamn devil, and the liar and the deceiver, y'all want to call us a hate group. Y'all gonna call get that goddamn liar that been deceiving y'all and tell him he's a goddamn liar. Right. He is hateful. Why the hell you gonna make yourself the greatest man that ever walked this earth? And you know goddamn well the scriptures give him the color. You mean tell you why he did that? Because if 400 years ago you weren't allowed to read. See there? Mm-hmm. That his ancestors ain't ever think you were gonna read again.
Right.
That is why they told you, they killed you and ripped your tongue out for trying to read. Mm. That is why when you ain't say your name with Johnson or you want to say your name with somebody else, they whooped your ass until you say your name with Johnson, Mills, whoever you're supposed to be. You know why? Because they ain't never, the ones that credit slavery ain't ever think the day that we will come up out of this mug and be where we at today.
And guess what? The Most High ain't think that the ones that's out today will still keep themselves in slavery.
Right.
Psychologically. Go ahead and get it.
Oh, you got that scripture? Got 1 Timothy 5:1?
Come.
Read that for me.
The book of 1 Timothy chapter 5 verse 1. Rebuke not an elder, but entreat him as a father.
So again, this is saying do not. Start from the top, Bubba Kashaw.
Rebuke not an elder.
Rebuke not an elder. You don't have to be going back and forth, trying to, argue, with your elders, trying to, cause strife and contention. Read.
But entreat him as a father.
Talk to him. Communication is key. You cannot get understanding from each other if you do not communicate. We're not telepathic. I can't read your mind. You can't read my mind. We have to sit down and dialogue about things to get an understanding.
Right.
Read.
And the younger men as brothers.
We've been talking about this all evening. Damn what this oppressor has taught us to do to our own brothers. Communicate with our brothers. Show kind affection to our brothers. Salakia. We have to go that extra mile. Somebody has to sacrifice in order to make this work. If you got two people trying to butt heads, it's not going to work. You got to have one with some understanding and some compassion and who opens up for the other person to say, you know what? You're right. For that person to have some compassion, for understanding, and to open up.
Damn right.
Our condition over these last 400 years, it's not easy to love our brothers.
It's not.
It's not easy to love our sisters.
It's not.
For all the wickedness that we were taught, and once we were taught, for all the wickedness that we displayed. No one said this was going to be easy. But this is what is required. That we love ye one another. Somebody's going to have to be the bigger man or be the bigger woman in situations. Go ahead, sir.
So if I may real quick, man, you know what? When you just said that, man, it struck a nerve, man, because it's like we got these goddamn so-called independent women out here that when we go out there, them older women, whoever, giving you them old evil ass looks, man, as you ain't shit, and then get mad when you look back at them like that. You understand? So this is my thing, man. See, if we follow these laws and your commandments, we wouldn't have to have men go out there and act tough against women. You know why? Because our women will naturally be in their place.
Right.
You understand? They're not better than the men. But see, y'all loving a white man and getting caught, and they goddamn magicians, they magic, and they goddamn me what I say out there before in class, before when you in a desert and you see and they mirages. See, black women, Hispanic women, and the Indian women, let me tell you something, man. See, y'all are doing what the devil wants y'all to do when y'all look down at y'all men, because they made a way in the system to make the woman higher than the man. See, y'all are so ignorant and so stupid to realize that y'all think that y'all men don't have drive. Do you know what the people they used to do to the men back in the day in slavery? See, when y'all realize that,
And y'all realize today, nothing has changed. They are still hitting us. Listen, they are still butt raping us, man, with no Vaseline. And they doing it financially. They doing it by the jobs. See, they're not butt breaking us physically no more. They letting our women get the high top jobs, so that way they can come in the house and, oh, this nigga ain't making no money. Oh, this nigga ain't shit. Oh, the poor is down. And I'm gonna tell you something, women. You are being as far as your devil, because the Most High ain't make y'all to be that way towards your men. Where is the uplifting? Where is the, baby, you know what? Let's put the game together. We know that we understand the game. We listen, like the Matrix. We're plugged in now. I know what the fuck going on. Let's quit saying that and act like it. Since you know what's going on, you know your behind gets more opportunity than we do. Make the money, baby. It's okay. You know why? This is why it's called hell. Because you know damn well the Bible say the man will be taking care of you. But guess what the society got us doing? You taking care of us. You see? It don't. It's not that hard if you're thinking. But when you want to let your pride and your emotions get in the way, you talking about, oh, I need a man that can take care of themselves, so I give them all the woman I am. That old hoe ass shit. Bitch, if you don't shut your mouth and bring this motherfucking money so we can live good, you talking about I gotta make more than you, when you know first and foremost, listen, I can have a goddamn master's degree in the same thing you have and get paid less than you. So why is it that you feel as if you're higher than me because of the money? You know why they feel that way? Because they done forgot the Most High. They done forgot these scriptures. They don't know these scriptures, man. They're living off of a high of the white man. They're living off of a dream of a white man that said they are what earlier in the Constitution?
3/5 of a man.
You 3/5 of a man, and guess what? They're giving you crumbs to destroy your man. When you go to housing and you go out there and you go apply for these old benefits that white man want to give you to be their sugar daddy, you are putting that black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man in jeopardy of child support. You know why? Because the government knows what's happening.
Right.
That is why they encourage you to bring your simple behind to them and tell you, hey, we'll give you a house or housing, but you can't have your man there. What's they telling you? What is the white man telling you? Come on, man, women. Y'all gotta quit being so simple-minded. And men, y'all gotta go on your loins and teach these women, man. Because if not, you will always walk into a club, into an event, into anywhere else in the world where a woman making more money looking down at you because she see you in a truck or you know what I'm saying? She got the highest year because she don't think you're making that money. That is not how it's supposed to be in society, man. Not in the Israelites, man.
It's like
Go
yourself.
ahead.
Like what we have to realize is this devil is committing damn near every type of warfare possible against us. This is bigger than just spiritual warfare. You got psychological warfare, chemical warfare that this devil is taking up on us. And we got our eyes closed because we just so focused on making the money. Economic warfare. Only thing we want to goddamn think about is money, money, money. Making money. And this devil is attacking us from every goddamn angle possible. And we want to continue to love him. Fight to love this devil. Fight for our place at this devil's table. And you get to the table and they ain't going to do nothing but turn around and goddamn kill you. You are fighting to be oppressed. Because I don't care how high you make it up on this devil's totem pole, some places you're just not going to be accepted. Because this is not your kingdom. Was you holding the scripture for me out?
Nah, sir.
Let me get John 15 and 12. To hell with this devil. To hell with his crumbs that have fallen from the table. To hell with his philosophies. We have to love one another. And that is the way that you are going to live. That is the way you are not going to experience death. By loving your brother and loving your sister. There is no place, there is no seat for you at this devil's table.
Right.
There is no place for you in this devil's world.
Right.
Because the place that you are fighting for, the place that you think that's yours, the ultimate result or the ultimate reward for that place that you're chasing is death.
Right.
Because the Lord already told you, if you want to join with this devil, then partake in all his plagues and everything that is coming to this devil.
Damn right.
You don't get to live and enjoy the rewards that this devil is reaping now without reaping what's coming to him later. Like Adawan said, you don't get your cake and eat it too.
Right.
You got that?
Like it
No,
real
go ahead,
quick.
sir.
Just piggyback off of that though, like Sharon just made a post, man. He say, man, they would rather work hard in this kingdom than their own.
Work harder for their kingdom than their own.
That shit's heavy, man.
Damn right.
Y'all would rather wake up. Listen to this though. Y'all rather do a 12-hour shift, right? 4 hours sleep. Way back and put on 12 hours. You understand me? For this kingdom. It's not your own, man. And all we asking is for y'all to follow the laws and the commandments, man. It is too goddamn hard to follow the laws and the commandments than to lose some sleep and be impaired all motherfucking day. And don't be on top of your game all day. You know what I'm saying? You would rather be halfway doing something than fully committing to something. You would rather fully do something that got nothing to do with you than to give a little to do with you. That's it, man. Go and get that scripture from the ark, man.
Okay. It's the book of John, chapter 15, verse 12. This is my commandment, that ye love one another.
That ye hate one another.
That ye love one another.
That you that you follow in your oppressor's ways to hate one another.
That ye love one another.
That you get hit with the 52 fate to hate one another.
That ye love one another.
That you love one another. That is a commandment from the Most High. And we already know that everything that the Most High gives us is good. There is nothing evil that the Most High would lead. There is no path that is unrighteous that the Most High will lead you down.
Right.
But you have to be willing to sacrifice for your brother.
Damn.
You have to be willing to sacrifice for yourself. Because you want it right now. You would rather be wicked and follow after your oppressor for your reward right now because you think it's YOLO. You only live once. You think get rich or die trying. Try love your brother or die trying.
Damn right.
Do that. Give everything that you got. Sacrifice your goddamn life for your brother.
Right.
Try that. Because you getting rich, trying to get rich, and dying in the process, it didn't work for you. When are we going to try something else? In the Isupk under commanding General Hana, he has taught us to try something else.
Right.
Quit selling drugs. Try loving your brother. Quit committing adultery. Try loving your brother. Quit killing each other. Try loving one another. Go ahead, Doc.
But Salakia, to your point, like, he giving us something that we never tried before. Like we're trying to, like, we'll try robbing our brother and that'll work out. So we'll try, we'll try sleeping with our brother Rib. We'll try all these wicked things. We'll try selling drugs to our brother. We'll try, killing our brother. We'll try, doing all these extra things, but we never tried loving our brother.
Right.
And that's what, General Hana through these scriptures is giving us.
Damn right.
And more time, Christ. And what's so heavy is we are giving, the Most High is giving us the blueprint.
Right.
He is telling us what we need to do to not have to run after our oppressor and beg to get the crumbs off of his table.
Right.
He is telling us what we need to do, giving us the blueprint to be on top of everyone and everything on the planet Earth. He is giving us a blueprint. But like that brother said, we will try everything up under the sun, but except for loving one another.
Damn.
And that is the easiest thing to do. It doesn't take much energy to show love.
No, it don't.
Right.
But it damn sure takes a lot of energy to hate someone.
Don't it?
It takes energy to go buy that pistol, load that pistol with the thought of killing someone on your mind, hop in that car, ride down to that block, and kill your brother. That takes work. But having compassion for your brother takes no work at all. To team up with your brother to go make sure another brother is good doesn't take any work at all. As Israelites, we are naturally a loving and kind people.
Right.
Right.
That comes natural to us. That's why you have no problem loving your oppressor. Because it's in you to love. It's just that you are giving your goddamn love to the wrong goddamn person.
That's right.
The ones that you're in the trenches with, the ones that you're in the ghettos with, the ones that y'all putting your food stamps together with to go get some food to eat, the ones that you going 5 on a tank to put gas in the car to get to where you need to go with, that's who you need to show that love to.
Damn right.
Because when you show them love, they're going to reciprocate that and show that love back.
Right.
It takes someone showing sacrifice for this thing to work. General Hana taught me how to sacrifice for my brother right here. He taught me to put away my lust, my wants, my desires to make sure my brother is okay first.
That's right.
That is how you build a nation. That is the foundation for building a nation. Was you holding the scripture for me yet?
Nah, sir. Then we go to verse 13.
Did you finish that?
Come, verse 12, then we go to 13.
Keep reading that, Bubba Kasuk.
Come. Verse 13. Greater love hath no man than this.
There is no greater love than what he's about to lay out for you right now. If you were ever confused about love in the Bible, If you ever wanted to know what was greatest in the Bible, read that out.
That a man lay down his life for his friends.
That a man laid down his life for his friend. That's exactly what I just said. Sacrificing for your brother. Willing to take a bullet for your brother. Willing to have to sit down for your brother.
Right.
Read that again out. Start at 13 again.
Verse 13. Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends.
There is no greater love than brotherly sacrifice. There is none. It don't matter what the devil tell you. It don't matter what he show you. There is no greater love than you sacrificing for your brother. Keep reading.
Verse 14. Ye are my friends, if ye do whatsoever I command you.
You want to be a friend of the Lord? You want to follow after Christ? You want to be a follower of Christ? You have to do what he commands you to do.
Damn right.
And if you want to find the Most High, he is not in your Christian church.
Right.
Because your Christian pastor is not following this right here. Your Christian pastor is teaching you how to break the laws of the Most High. He is not teaching you the most important thing is to love your brother.
Right.
He's teaching you the most thing is to put that money in that collection plate.
Damn right.
Right.
He is teaching you that the building fund is the most important thing. He is teaching you to buy pork chop plates so you can give money to the church so they can do all manner of wickedness. He's teaching you that's the most important thing.
Damn.
And then if he is telling you, it don't matter because he's not showing you.
Right.
To be a good Christian, you have to be a good hypocrite. Say one thing and do another.
Right.
Read 13 and go to 14 again, and I'm done.
Okay. Verse 13. Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. Verse 14. Ye are my friends, if ye do whatsoever I command you.
You got something else, sir?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. That scripture right there just broke it down for me, you heard me? Y'all need to quit being hypocrites. Start loving your brothers. Sacrifice for your brothers, man. Anything your brother need, give it to him, man. And quit fighting so hard to make it in these goddamn heathens' kingdom and work hard to be in your own kingdom, man. With that being said, man, this is the Isupk Killeen. Hey, the teacher was the one and only Kahan Gabar, man. You know what I'm saying?
Real quick, sir.
Go ahead.
If you the goddamn devil,
Ooh.
or if you an Israelite that's following the goddamn devil,
Ooh.
no shalom.
Right.
Go ahead, Al.
It's like if I could. That whatsoever I command you is really just self-love. It's really just don't kill your brother. You know, just don't eat things that are disgusting to you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really just self-love. Love your people. Don't love your oppressor. You have an enemy and he's pointing at your enemy. It's really just self-love.
This whole goddamn Bible is self-love.
Right.
And Most High in Christ, but that's heavy. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
heavy.
Just bring
You
it out.
just brought up damn right.
But that's what the Lord is commanding us to do. Love ourselves so we can love one another.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, also, man, go ahead, family, with the security announcement, man, because the class is through. We appreciate everybody who came through.
These are the ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister comes into the school, they're off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithe, which is a commandment, in Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, and in Malachi, chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. Ma'ashara means tenth in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, which is a free will offering for priests, is not mandatory. It's whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. We have Purim coming up on the 14th day and the 15th day of the 12th month. We find in Esther chapter 9 verses 20 through 31. We also have the 52nd annual Passover on the 14th day of the first month. We find in Exodus chapter 12 verses 1 through 51. Leviticus chapter 23 verses 4 and 5. 1 Corinthians chapter 5 verse 7 and 8. And 2 Chronicles chapter 30 verse 17. Remind Akim and Akwathian to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black. Boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. And this concludes Isupk security announcements.
Most High in Christ. And for that fresh gear, t-shirts, hoodies, long sleeves, men apparel, women apparel, y'all go check out Texas, upk.myshopify.com. We will be having new designs, new clothing, new accessories, coming soon. Again, that's texasupk.myshopify.com. The water.
If voting know that, what is it? Purchase your tracks.
Came in the truth and bossed in it, made niggas recruit. Had to shed light on a false image, UPK home court. Now who the fuck wanna scrimmage 2 words for soft niggas? What is good riddance? Don't affiliate with feminist symptoms. I know you feel me, nigga. This a death threat to hip hop. You don't stop that weak shit, I'ma mix your lean with some grimlock. When the last time you heard it this roll? What I wish falls when the earth inherited by the piss ball. We've been to war, them the ones I'm taking risks for. Ain't got no pics or no cars to hold. Holy angels watch my steps, them Glock guard my soul. Can't let them leave my body cold. I know you feel me, nigga. Let the wicked weep and the meek prevail. God never been 50-50, I should now wake to sleep a cell. Let the righteous cry, silence the pretender. A rebel without a cause, as long as I remember. Now taking the kingdom, the only thing on my agenda. Can't avoid me, nigga. Middle finger to the ones that try to destroy me. Revenge of beauty, I'm a beast. I told the bitch she can't eat, let she join me for dinner. My God ain't got no regard for a sinner. One call fall on him like timber. I know you feel me, nigga. In the eyes of terror, I stand still. Go to work for the colony, bring it back to the anthill. Plus everything I drop heavy as an anvil. Show you how to stand like a man in this damn field. I know you feel me, nigga. Fuck equality, it gotta be one man win and the rest lose. Wave devastate them, I'm calculating my next move. UPK with real niggas seek refuge. Body shots for cars, that'll get you bruised. My niggas whole rank to check your little attitudes. I came to fuck up your mood on your little holiday like I'm Mr. Scrooge. Resurrected from the grave, walking from the fall. Visions in my eyes, gripping the mic, screaming God bless the underdog, down by the litter. Ain't live by that protocol, walk by faith, not by sight. Ain't no hope for getting struck. Life like double war resist, or get poured into a world that never left me. I will endure, election will be sure, correction will be swift. No Will Smith,
Purchase your tracks today.
If I may know that, what is it?